Last night, when the noise finally faded and the lights were low and the world stopped asking things from you, God saw you exactly as you were. Not the version of you that smiles for others or keeps everything together during the day, but the real you, the one who sat in silence with a heavy heart, the one who stared at the ceiling, wondering why things feel harder than they should, the one who finally let the tears come because there was no one left to impress and no strength left to pretend. And God saw the way you tried to be quiet about it, the way you wiped your face quickly as if even your tears needed permission, the way you felt embarrassed for hurting even though you didn't choose this pain. And He saw every single tear fall, not as weakness, not as failure, but as proof of how much you've been carrying for so long. He saw the thoughts that kept looping in your mind, the what-ifs, the regrets, the unanswered prayers, the moments you replayed wishing you had done something differently, wishing you were stronger, wishing life had turned out another way by now. And even though you may have felt forgotten in that moment, even though you may have whispered, "Why is this still happening to me?" into the darkness, God was listening, because silence to you is not silence to Him, and the cries you couldn't put into words were already understood. He saw how tired you are in a way sleep doesn't fix, tired of being strong, tired of explaining yourself, tired of hoping only to feel disappointed again, tired of carrying emotions you don't know where to place. And He saw the quiet fear you don't talk about, the fear that things won't change, the fear that you'll always feel this alone, the fear that maybe this heaviness is just who you are now. And in that moment, God was closer than your breath, closer than your pain, closer than the doubt whispering lies into your heart. He saw you wondering if you matter, if your life has purpose, if anyone would truly notice if you stopped trying so hard. And He wants you to know this gently, slowly, without pressure. You matter more than you realize. Your life carries weight even on days when you feel empty, and your existence is not an accident or a burden. God saw you holding yourself together because you felt like you had no other choice, saw how you kept going even when quitting felt tempting, saw how you chose to survive another night even though your heart felt bruised and exhausted. And He is not disappointed in you for feeling this way. He is not angry at you for questioning, and He is not distant from you because of your tears. In fact, those tears drew Him closer. While you cried, God was gathering every broken piece you couldn't fix, every prayer you didn't know how to say, every moment you felt unseen, and He was reminding your soul, even if you couldn't hear it yet, that this season will not define you forever, that what you're feeling right now is real, but it is not permanent, that healing often begins quietly before it becomes visible, and that waiting does not mean you've been forgotten. God saw the way you finally lay down, emotionally drained, hoping tomorrow would feel lighter, but afraid it won't. And He wants you to hear this now. You are not weak for hurting. You are not failing for feeling overwhelmed. And you are not alone in this struggle, even when it feels deeply personal. He knows how much you've been asking for relief, for clarity, for peace, for something to make sense. And even though answers haven't arrived the way you expected, God is still working in places you cannot see yet, shaping strength in you quietly, preparing healing patiently, opening doors in ways that won't harm you before you're ready. Last night was not invisible to Him. Your pain was not ignored. Your tears were not wasted, and your heart was not crying into nothing. God saw you. He stayed with you, and He is walking with you into today, gently, slowly, without rushing your healing. And one day, when this season no longer hurts the way it does now, you will look back and realize that the nights you cried alone were not moments of abandonment, but moments where God was holding you the closest, carrying you through what you could not survive on your own, and planting hope in you long before you felt strong enough to believe in it again.